This ain't your average, just them good vibes in the middle of the madness. In a good place, let them know what's happening. Let's take it all around the world with a passion. We talking politics, check, relationships, check. Do it for the culture if you really tryna flex. Got 4 brothers on the go, ready, set. From the suburbs to the projects, we got the beers and the ball heads. I'm talking beers and the ball heads. We got the beers and the ball heads. We the one with the beers and the ball heads.
What it do? We back again. And we halfway there because this topic, everybody's scared of this topic, so only 2 of us showed up so far. So I hope y'all not scared and y'all can chime in. This topic is probably a curse word to women, and it's submit to me. Wow. I don't want to control you, but submit to me. And, only one person brave enough to be here with me tonight is the birthday boy, Kevin Calhoun. So we go, everybody, the title of the show, and we going to get right into it as soon as we figure out how everybody's week has been. The birthday boy got a phone call. I don't know. Trevor. It's Trevor. So Trevor, just get here because we on air.
No, we in studio. We on. And you turn us on.
Tell them we got it.
All right. Well, still push. Tune in. Okay. Yeah, we just went on air.
All right. So,
in traffic, fire trucks, all that stuff.
How your week has been? That's the excuse he's gonna give us. Monica probably said, "You better not go to that stuff."
I'm sure.
Yeah. So,
man,
how your week been? I know it's your birthday today. Happy solo return, all of that.
New Year.
I know you probably don't say birthday, happy C day. I mean. So I would say happy.
I say whatever, If he'll beat all that,
Yeah.
It's all good. Just life, just living.
So how does it feel to be not a year older?
You know what, man? It's reality, man. I'm grateful because where I come from and the things that I indulge in, by people standard, we're not supposed to be here, but God has the last word, and he left me here for a reason.
Yeah.
So
to do this podcast.
To do the podcast, somebody
and say it with your chest.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Submit to me. So don't be mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. So man, I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed because I got a lot of them that didn't even get close
to being.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that. So many. We don't take life lightly.
No. And that's E. Thank you, brother. He in Louisiana.
He said birthday. So.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, you take it. Happy birthday. From Louisiana. EP, what it do, baby?
Yep.
You see, everybody's scared to have this topic, you know what I mean?
Hey.
Even Trevor said the fire department got the 405 locked down. That's an excuse. So my week has been cool. EP, just tell us how your week been since you on here. Just tell us how your week been.
Glad you guys made it too, man.
Yeah. Safe travels,
brother.
Yeah. My week has been good thus far. It's just a lot of challenges.
Yeah.
And, they say the character of a man is how he perseveres through the challenges. So I'm set up to persevere in a great manner. So we're going to get right into this show because I ain't scared of nobody.
All right, Papa Pope, thanks, man. Is that a wheelchair you put up there? I love them colors, man. Them colors are nice. They pretty.
And we go get right into the show. Submit to me. don't want to control you. Why do you think this word is such a bad word, especially for women? You know, submission may be misunderstood. I think in the culture that we live in is misunderstood, is subjected as like being a servant or being enslaved to the person you submitting to.
I think, Kanum too, they so used to hearing strong, independent Black women. So I believe those are the ones that may have a bigger issue with that word than saying that you're getting one that haven't reached that level yet. I think you will have it. They'll be willing to let you explain it to them, and then move like that. But I think they do. It's like even with obey, you might as well throw obey with it goes equally to submit. And I think a lot of them have an issue with because it's a negative connotation. Yeah.
So maybe the real question isn't whether she can submit to you. Maybe the question is, do we lead well enough for her to submit?
I think you can, but I think they'll still hold on to that to a degree.
You think so?
Because kind of sort of like a security blanket, so to speak. Well, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna watch and see.
But I'm back.
But I'm gonna put this in the reserve.
She not relinquishing the reins totally. You get a lot of women that say they want a man that they can submit to. They want a man that they can be vulnerable with. They want a man that they can rest in their femininity.
Right.
I think a lot of them have probably got that man 9 times out of 10. You probably already had that man. And you probably fumbled that bag.
Exactly.
Because you was in your Miss Independent bag. So you fumbled that bag because you weren't really to relinquish the things that he probably said, oh, okay, I'm gonna take over this. It becomes with trust, leadership. Right. Do you trust the man that's leading you? And if you don't trust the man that is leading you, females, women, don't be with that man. Yeah. Because it's hard to not trust the man and then to adhere to his leadership. If you don't trust him, you shouldn't probably be with him because you're not going to.
But see, and I believe, bro, that a lot of them tend, how they say, kiss many of frogs before they get to their prince or their king. So, and I think you waste all of that on dudes that didn't come through, on males that didn't come through and lead correctly.
Yes.
So by the time when you get to a man that know how to lead. You still don't trust him 1,000%. Yes. So that's why you keep holding on to that bag. Like you just waiting for him to mess up so you can see.
I told you.
And that's where the conflict come in.
I would like to. This is the question for the ladies. When will you relinquish the reins, the control? Are you? I know control is not a good word. Let me say.
Control.
But somebody has to be like, if I'm driving the car and you're the passenger, who is controlling the vehicle? I am, right?
Yep.
So if we look at it like that, when are you going to let me drive the car?
Yeah.
And trust that I know where I'm going, and you ain't got to. Well, did you look up your GPS where it's at this place? Honey, I know where it's at. Exactly. Well, let me look up on my.
They can't even relinquish that.
They can't even relinquish that.
Yeah, you can't even drive the car, but and be trusted to get us where we going.
For men, though, how do we get the women to trust us more? Because I think, like you said, they've had some past relationships that they may have. They probably trusted that man.
Oh, yeah, I believe.
And they gave him the reins,
Yep.
and he misused them. He didn't roll you off on the cliff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I get it, but you can't take every man and put him to that, way into that.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta have an unction that this man can lead me. What can we do as men so women don't trust, they don't question our authority? What do you think we could do as men? They won't question the authority.
You know what? And to make it easy for them, when you start at a new job, what do they give you? What do they put you on? Probation.
Probation. Yeah.
So if we can sit down and talk and say, okay, well, give me a 6-month probation, and then you watch how I move within that 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you see that, and then you got your check record just like you do at a job. Once you go in for, and sit down and see how well you've done in that 6 months. And they evaluate you and let you know your strong points and your weak, not so strong points. And I feel that maybe that would be a way that both parties, because it has to, first of all, you have to have a man that's willing to do that, and then you have to have that woman that's willing to trust that 6 months. Because my thing is,
you're not about to put me on probation, though, Kevin.
Well, we don't have to use the word probation, but what I'm doing.
I'm not about. I understand where you're going with it.
Well, you got,
but I'm not about to be put on probation.
We shouldn't have to.
We shouldn't have to go through probation, 90-day probation.
Yeah, you're right.
Because we're not putting you on one. Right.
So let's put each other on one if that's the case.
Okay. If you want my whole masculinity and I want all of your femininity, how do you withhold that going into a relationship that you want to be successful?
Right.
What does Monica say?
She said listening to his words were not enough. He had to show me by showing up when it wasn't easy. Get it?
He's not here to respond to that. But I believe you.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Because you gotta show and prove.
Right.
But is it at some level you gotta have trust before that person even shows you, right?
Yeah.
They say trust is built. So if you build in trust with a potential partner, some things don't show up right away. Mm-hmm. You just have to trust that by my demeanor, by my character, you have to trust that, hey, he's going to lead this family or this unit, and we have a mission, and he's going to lead according to that mission. He's not going to sway any other way, right? Just when something else is convenient. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Ray Saunders Shanae. Okay, that's a nice name. It's in curse God gave from the garden. For women, it wasn't just pain and childbirth. It was your desire. It was your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you. So do you think that, Ray, I'm gonna call you Ray if that's okay. Ray Shanae. So do you think it was a curse that God put man as an authority over woman? Do you believe that was a curse for women? I mean, maybe I don't know.
Curse maybe
that's
a harsh word. A real.
That's deep. But B. Calhoun says, communicate your plan, complete with actionable steps, get into action. Every time you fail to do that, the woman loses faith in your leadership. I would agree with that. So you're saying when I come to dinner, our first dinner, I have to have some action plans in place, and I have to have a written out B. Calhoun so you can understand my direction. Or can we have a nice cordial conversation and then you can understand my vision? Because a man does have to have a vision, and you have to agree to go along with that vision. If you don't agree with it, I understand. Peace, deuces.
We got a call.
Okay.
So we're going to take this call. Welcome, the Beers and Ball Heads. What's your name?
This is
Your
Papa
question?
Pope. What's cracking?
What's up, brother?
Happy belated birthday, KC.
No, it's not. It ain't over yet. I still got the 12, bro.
If you guys allow me to chime in real
Yes,
quick,
sir.
I
Absolutely.
got an opinion on this really quick. So, keeping it scripture based, the woman absolutely was punished by having her husband have authority over her. That was her punishment.
Mm-hmm.
So, I want you to look at two dynamics. You're looking at her original design was not to be under her husband like that and have to submit to him in that regard. So that's one part of the punishment. The second part of the punishment is now the man has a wife who's operating under punishment, and she's like, this ain't right. Now you got to deal with a woman who's like acting out because of her punishment.
Wow.
So the solution to that, in my opinion, man, you have to lead and keep your woman in the word. Keep her under God's will as much as you can. The Bible study needs to happen. The prayer and meditation together needs to happen. But other than that, she's always going to be picking against the prick.
Man, come on.
So Mark, you said, can you elaborate or go deeper when you're saying that it was woman's punishment to be under the authority of a man?
Yeah, sure. In short, when first sin was committed, when Adam bit the apple, when God visited both of them, he asked them, what did you guys do? Where are you? And so Eve was like, yeah, I did this. And she admitted to it. And Adam even said, hey, this woman you gave me did this. So as a result, they still got a punishment for it. Adam's punishment was to have to work by the sweat of his brow all day. And he had about 5 or 6 punishments, actually. The woman's, her main 2 punishments was painful childbirth and having to be subject to her husband.
Come on, man.
So that's why she's operating under punishment.
Was it the woman subject? Nah, I better be careful with my words. Wasn't the woman following the man before that the biting the
partaking of the fruit,
partaking of the tree of life or the tree of knowledge? Wasn't the woman already in some way supposed to follow the man?
Well, she was already designed to be helpmate.
Yes.
She didn't have, but he didn't have so much like her desire would be for him, or she would be subject to him. That was part of the punishment. So Adam had a role. He had to work. He had to maintain the garden. He had to name the animals and name everything. But she was his helpmeet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So in some essence, I think that was her role. You can't be my helpmeet if you're going crazy out there. You have to adhere to my leadership.
Well, I respectfully disagree. I hear what you're saying. But first of all, let's make this one thing clear. This is under the umbrella of a marriage, first and foremost. Mm-hmm. So this ain't boyfriend, girlfriend. This ain't I like you, you like me. This is a marriage. Okay. And when a woman is helping you, but not so much subject to you, it's 2 different relationships. I'm pretty sure you know some woman that she's able to help you and she's willing to help you, just sweet and kind, but she's not, in a relationship and covenant with you.
She's not obligated to.
Right, that's a marriage. You guys are you're supposed to be committed for life, and now the man has the final say. So someone who don't want to listen to him. Help, Lord.
I wish you were here because I don't even want to go because I don't want to debate the fact that were they even married. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I understand.
I'm gonna politely. I believe this is just from the knowledge that I received that women before they were subjugated to men's authority, that they were really already taught for the man to lead. If you understand what I'm saying, the fact that it's considered a curse for a woman to be under the authority of a man, I think it's I don't even look at it as a curse. It depends on who.
Well, that's why,
right?
That's why I made it specific. Mm-hmm. She's not under authority of a man. She's under authority of her husband.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Every woman ain't married.
When you come back, we're gonna do another show.
There is a difference.
I'd love to, brother.
Yeah. What does EP say? Right next to you. Give him the phone.
No, he in the back room.
Oh, okay.
Hey, he's like, do you guys give trust freely from the beginning, or do they have to earn it first?
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
They have to earn it.
Irvin's coming. Irvin's coming. Do you want him on the phone?
Huh?
Irvin's coming now. Do you want him on the phone?
Yeah. Come on. Tell me if he's phone. Let's see what he got to say.
Hey, man.
What's up?
What's up, man? She's subject because I told her.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Pete. I'm with you, man. I'll be back next week, and we can run the thing how it's supposed to be ran, man. I don't know. I already told her twice.
It's a hot topic. It's even hot in the room, bro. It's a hot topic. Trevor not here. You see Trevor not here. Monica told you better show up late.
Exactly. Come on, man. I'm in the other room. I wish I was there. I don't know. I already told her twice. Yeah. And I'll elaborate more with my backing. I come from another book. Mark is gonna cover the word, and I'm gonna cover what was heard. You know what I'm talking about?
Your book support more than Mark book.
Yeah,
exactly.
Y'all be safe out there. Don't get caught up by no alligators or nothing like that.
Yeah. No. We're gonna be good. All right, love y'all, man.
Love you, y'all. Wish y'all safe travel, man.
Yeah,
okay, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Because if somebody is only experienced in this whole authority thing, if they've only experienced manipulation and control and abandonment, inconsistencies and betrayal, then you would think of this thing as submission as a thing that you don't even want to adhere to. And I really want the ladies to understand that when a man says, I think it's a natural order for a woman to submit to a man. Do you think so? Or do you think it's a natural thing, even outside of the Bible? Mm-hmm. Do you think it's a natural thing for a woman to submit to a man?
A natural?
Natural.
No, I don't.
You don't think it's natural?
I don't think it's natural for...
In nature, you see, even in the pride, they naturally submit to the leader of the pride. So I'm saying it's not natural. There's something we have to work so hard.
So yeah. Take it for instance, if you go to the jungle, right? And
not the jungle in LA, but
no.
You know,
yeah.
Okay. We talking about wild.
So take the lion.
Okay.
You know, there's some similarity, but we know he's the leader.
Mm-hmm.
But don't sometimes the female lion buck up against the leader? So
she better not.
But she does. They do.
She better not.
She shouldn't, because he's the leader.
she know what she knows.
But you have them type of women that will try that.
And
I mean,
they can have that. They can have that. Those are not the women that should probably are not going to be married.
No. And that's the thing. And that's what Mark did. He made the difference between in a relationship versus a marriage. Now, in relationship, and some maybe had failed marriages, but they were so used to, like I said, not relinquishing total, I don't want to say control, or leadership, to where, but women have to get their pickers together too, because we did a show on pickers, right?
Yes.
So why do you keep picking the same type of man, or why do you
the
hang
same
out
type of leader?
Right.
So, what should a woman look for? And Ray, I'm gonna talk to Ray to get back to God's intended purpose. It has to be submission. I like that, Ray. We got Sharon. Sharon, when I hear submit to me, I don't hear control. I hear true trust. Mm-hmm. I personally believe that as women, we should want to submit to the man. God has placed it in our lives. Boy, we got 2 women out of the 2. What is it? 4 million Black women in the world. We got 2 that agree. Everybody else, I don't know about that. They because submission is a bad word to a lot of women. These must be married women. And it says Monica says your trust is in God, not the man. God will reveal all things in time. Don't be in a hurry or rush to the goal line.
All right. Yep. Absolutely. And
so in her trusting in God, she has to be able to trust in man a little bit.
Yeah,
right? She should.
Yeah.
Because if he's following God,
right,
you're following him.
Absolutely.
There goes that pecking order.
If we're willing to submit to God,
we submitting to God. Yeah. You should submit to us. Right. Definitely.
Definitely. You have some women that I see that put themselves, that you supposed to where they put themselves above God. And I don't mean like, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, are you doing X, Y, and Z? Well, wait a minute. We getting out of order. Because you should be with someone that you can pray with and you can pray for. You know, and if you don't, or you not with that, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
So Monica said you should have been here already.
You get there safe. That's what she said.
No, she said you should have been here already. I don't know how you here so late.
Nah,
you know,
she didn't say that.
But
we read that already. You read that? Or that's a different one.
That's new.
Yeah, that's a different one. Ray, Shanae, Ray, just call in, Ray, because you have all these prolific comments, and we just want to be on point with you. Only curse because God intended was harmony. Help me. Eve broke that with deception, so her will turned and became a burden. Submission puts it back in God's intended place. I want to say yes to what you're saying. You're probably 2. I know 3 women probably right now that agree with that. Everybody else, they say submission is a lie. I am not a slave. That's how they. And Ray, okay, you got comment after comment, Ray. Whoa. Just go and call in. Do you see the number down there, Ray? Is the number down there, Ray? Come on, Ray. I'm not saying curse like that. I'm saying she will have a problem. She's supposed to do it willingly. The problem to have a problem with it is a curse. Oh, okay. I get it now. Ray, now we have an understanding. That's a different, because I thought you saying she was cursed because she has to submit to man. It's
Right.
Are you
Yeah,
chatting
sure,
GPT?
boy, she.
because you hit with these comments, and submission should be natural, and it's not a bad thing. There are gender roles. The head is the leader. The neck leading is dysfunctional. I would totally agree. I don't know where you've been raised since we've been doing these shows,
Right.
but I'm in agreement with you. Trevor,
Sir,
I know you're here late, but
I know.
what a day.
LA traffic.
are you submitting to
What?
This-
No. Are you submitting to God? That's what I was saying. Are you submitting to God?
Yes.
About to blow up.
Yes.
So, Ray, let me ask you a question. How can a woman recognize a good leader? What are the things that you've used in your past that how a woman can recognize? Because that's what we're talking about, her submitting to a great leader. So what are some of the things you look for, Ray, Shanae, for a great leader? And you should just call in and give an answer.
No, really.
Yeah.
Really.
Because it said, I wrote down here, can a woman recognize a good leader if she's never seen one? So if you've never seen a great leader, how do you really
Yeah. How do
recognize?
you measure it? What do
Yeah.
you measure it?
Yeah, where's your
Yeah.
measuring stick? This is difficult but an important question. Not every woman has witnessed, especially in our community, a faithful father, a consistent husband, a man who protects without controlling, a leader who serves before demanding submission. And I think it is indicative of a great leader to serve before he is served.
I believe that also, but at the same token, you have to be grounded within yourself. And I think a byproduct of submission is great leadership. Even everybody in the Bible that is known, they're known for the biggest problem they solved. And a byproduct of that was people submitted to that person. So you have some that it's not 100% everybody did it, but so now if you're at home and you're solving problems and you're providing security in many ways, many areas for yourself, if you're at home and you know what you have to do within your home before you get a wife, if you know what you have to do for yourself, the people around you, if you're reliable, if people can count on you, if you take care of your own bills, your own responsibilities and things of that nature, that's at that point, that's when a woman, whether she is your woman or likes you or not, from a distance, your light would either draw or attract. So with that being said, someone is going to be willing to submit without you demanding it.
Do you think that they would be able to totally submit?
I think
Or do
that
you think that they would still hold on
that's
some of their independence?
That's a two-part question. The reason why I say that is because a wife would, but just a woman that for a body probably won't. A wifely spirited woman, she would, because she's attracted to that. And she's willing to help you get to where you need to be, right? So in order to, if somebody wants to help you, I didn't say a byproduct, I was even venture to say another definition of someone that's willing to do that would be submission. If they're willing to, follow your good leadership, especially if you're being led by God. And your self-discipline would not put her first, regardless. Because a man that is on his, like some people say, on his square, they're like, no, this is where I have to go. This is where I must go, whether you want to or not. If you don't want to, Heisman Trophy, be blessed. because I know where God is leading me. And then the byproduct after your success, even more people would be like, you know what, he's worthy of being a leader.
How do you display? And let me read this before I even ask that. It's B. Calhoun, only because it's your birthday. I'm reading this. I believe submission by women to her spouse is the natural order. However, a lot of men are not leaders. Women, through circumstances, have become better leaders than many men.
That's because of circumstance, not because it's in them. It has to be on them, not in them. So
can I say this? Don't get mad. I'm saying because you chose wrong. Because if you understand when you get with a good leader, you got with a good leader. And she would, so obviously she would follow your leadership. I think it takes a high level of discernment to get with someone that he is displaying characteristics of a true leader, right? And you can, like you just said, you can see that from afar. You can see how he deals with his children, how he maintains his business, how he does this or that.
And now he doesn't put you first.
Yes. Say that again.
How he does not put you first.
Don't get mad.
A man cannot put you first. What
comes first? Let me ask you this question. What comes first?
God, me being led by God.
But what comes first after that?
Then
what comes first for you as a man?
My job, mission, vision, and purpose.
Your job, mission, vision.
I believe a lot of women have a problem with that. If they're not first.
A wife wouldn't. A lot of women would. A wifely spirited woman, she ain't got no problem with it because it's in her, not on her, naturally to help you meet your purpose that God gave you with her at your side. So,
okay, since you put it that way. So a lot of times, a lot of these marriages fail because of the woman, not because of, say, the man. Just like what she said, you have in a lot of circumstances, women become better leaders than men.
Okay.
So, can you tell me what circumstances?
Let him finish his point first. Let's let him finish his point and then tell us.
Yeah. So in that case, then when she gets tired and she feels she becomes the leader, then I don't need you no more because you haven't achieved or you haven't leveled up what I thought that you would be or as a leader.
Okay.
I got you. I get you. So how you're saying that women, like Belinda just said, that women have to be, anytime she has to become the leader, I think she's in a incompetent relationship. Mm-hmm. She is dealing with an incompetent man. Mm-hmm. Anytime that she has to become the leader. And I think that's any woman should exit out of that
unless life happens.
Right.
Unless life happens.
But you can excuse some things, right?
Right. Right.
Some things happen.
Yeah.
But you know the character, the core of this man is this. You know he's going to be all for the family. The decisions he makes is going to be for the betterment of the family, not just him.
Can I say this? We give love. The love comes from us in a relationship. So if we are supposed to love our wives like Christ loved the church, what did Christ do for his wife? He died for his wife.
And you would die for yours.
So we as men have to find that suitable helpmeet that is worthy of us dying for. So women, you have to ask yourselves, am I worthy enough for my husband to die for? And the thing here is another catch-22 is You don't want your husband to die so bad that you're gonna make sure that you got the right man for the job of marriage. You will make sure that you have the right boss. Even when you go to work or when you reference someone as sir, are you willing to call your husband every once in a while? Yes, sir. Because you honor him that much. You respect him that much. You call your boss, sir. You get pulled over, you're gonna call whoever pulled you over, sir. You go to court, you're gonna call that man your honor. Why can't you honor the man that don't judge you? Every once in a while, just that simple reverence of sir shows some form of spiritual submission.
Yeah.
So in that, you also have to choose a woman
I like
that is worthy. That's good, but is it earned?
Most definitely.
Okay, if in her eyes you have earned it,
I
then
thought it wasn't a good pet name, though. You know what I mean? I thought, like, why is she calling me sir? And I had to question, like, it ain't honey or nothing like that. She said, that's how I see you, as this distinguished gentleman. So that's why I call you sir. I said, call me sir. Call me sir. Call me sir.
But yeah, it's very deep to be respected, because if you're not respected, you won't be worthy of being submitted to.
Do you think, like, for men, like, what is because we go through traumas of being treated illy by women, and at some point you allow it, but we go through those things, right? And then when you get with a woman that wants to really treat you like king, like the king you are, you don't know how to accept it. And vice versa, it works both ways. Like, she could be experiencing the same thing. She's not used to a man to treat her of certain this way.
So used to bullshit, not treat good shit.
So how do we heal that trauma where we can come together and make a good pact and make a good union?
Quick answer. A successful marriage is two successfully single people coming together.
I like that.
I'm not here to make you happy. You're not here to make me happy. That's between me and God, or that's between you and God. It's not my job to make you happy. You have to find that joy within yourself so you can have good happenings, so you can be happy. Whereas if I want to take on, I want to make you happy, I have to make you happy. No, you and I both are bringing joy to the relationships so that we can have happy events and create happy. So if you ain't successfully single, if you're not whole, you're not prepared to submit, and you're not prepared as a man to love.
I agree with you, Trey, because I feel if you both have went through marriages that have failed, and you find each other, you both are coming together to build a solid foundation, because somewhere in those other marriages, the foundation gave way. So we should be able to, whether I'm pouring the cement and you smoothing it out, or vice versa. But we should be coming together as a team to work together to build a stronger foundation than what we were used to.
Right. You have to build a strong foundation. But let me ask you guys, what are some of the, let's say, your top 2 or 3 things that would need to be done in order to build a solid foundation for a relationship that can or will lead to marriage? What are a couple of the signs that is required to build a strong foundation?
I think there's certain things that are indicative of leadership. I'm just going to go back to leadership. That a woman should look for in a man. You know, his communication skills. His vision needs to be as clear to you as it is to him. He has to have that ability to impart upon you, like, this vision. I want to, whatever it is, you know, I want 12 in the cuts in 5 years. I want this nonprofit organization that is thriving and helping youngsters in our community. I want a high-end classic men's line for Swank. I think people, true leaders, I look at the leaders and throughout time, right? And I look at Moses got a whole bunch of people followed by the words that he was saying, the fire in his eyes. They said
his eyes were red, like he was albino
like,
or something.
People, and that to me is just the passion. Your leadership has to be passion filled because your mission is your mission. And she has to see in you an exemplary character that she will follow blindly, almost.
Okay, so now with that being said, there's two very important events in a man's life. One, his birth. Second, why was he born? Once he finds out why he was born, now nothing can stop him because he is driven within because of the passion in his heart. Now, God will, if he's being obedient to that, over here, God is going to prepare for him a suitable helpmeet. She's being prepared. God may have closed the door on some things that you may have desired, some things that you may have wanted. But when you look back and you bump into that situation, you be like, whoo, I dodged the bullet. We need to appreciate when God says no, but we have to understand when God says no. So now if you're being obedient, your suitable helpmeet is also being prepared and going through some, she's being tempered. So now when you finally do meet, there's going to be a connection while you're probably in the midst of your purpose, on the way to your goal, fulfilling your job, that she might meet you there because she might be the accountant at the bank. She might be a human resource person that you call for your business. She might run a janitorial service for your business that you call. She might even be doing laundry, but somehow, some way, your paths will cross. We as men just have to identify with how valuable this person can be to me.
To you.
And she already met you in the midst of your purpose. So now she will be attracted to you. She will honor and respect you.
Probably is initially attracted to, right? How you move, how you do your business, how you do. If she's not attracted to that, then I think, she's not picking well.
Adversely, as a result, you guys will need each other.
Yeah.
You need somebody to do your books and your accounting, and you call up or Google or whatever an accountant. Turn around, hey, she see your number. She's telling you how you can save money here, make money here, and this is what you would need to do to open up this fund. Or you might want to go with a dog. Don't go with an LLC. Go to S Corp. You'd be like, well, hold on.
Yeah, she.
So you guys both need each other to some capacity, and there's nothing like loving and wanting the woman that you need.
Well, you just gave me a. Yeah.
Sitting on that freeway, boy.
Yeah.
And that's
what he thought about, sitting on the freeway all the time. That's what the thinking about shit.
Man.
So I think, do you think it's indicative for men to be leaders in the family, in your business? I just think it's.
I would say there's levels to it. The
No,
type of
break it down because there's levels to leadership, of course.
uh-huh.
But I'm just saying, do you think it's men's role to be leaders? Quite naturally, to be leaders.
I think naturally, yes. But I think in general, yes, to be leaders, right?
Got you.
But oftentimes we as men are doing the right thing the wrong way. We can talk, but we might not even be.
You said oftentimes.
Oftentimes,
So that
a lot of
means more
folks-
than average.
yeah,
Men are doing what now?
the right thing, doing the right thing. More than often, we're doing the right thing, but many times we're doing it the wrong way.
Who okay, give me an example of that.
Okay, I was talking to this young man. He was dating a lady that had a couple of girls, and he went in demanding respect because he's a man.
He was dating a woman that had a couple of girls.
A couple of daughters,
Oh,
and he
that's
told.
where he went wrong right there.
He said, "Okay, maybe," but
He went. I would.
he said
Yeah.
he said they had to respect him because he was a man. I'm like, They, I hope they had this. I hope they had the same daddy. But they like, hey, you a man? Based upon the man we've been dealing with, my sister's daddy left, my daddy ain't here, and you're here. The other two men. So I'm a man. Man, their view of a man could be messed up.
It definitely is. Papa Pope says a lot of modern women do not sincerely want a man that is a leader. They desire a dude wife, where she is the shot caller. Get out of here.
Do a lot of
A dude wife.
do a lot of
This is the first time I've ever heard.
do a lot
Dude wife.
do a lot of wifely spirited women feel that way, or do a lot of just females?
You make your point is valid, Trey. But do a lot of women, are they really admitting that they are have the wifely spirit?
You will know.
No, I'm saying, and because the thing, you got to get to that point, is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is some of them out here being phony, just like with Mark statement just said. You have a lot of women that don't want a man as a leader. They want to do what?
Okay, so
They want to continue to be the shot caller. Because like even before you
I believe that.
got here, we were talking about that. You see,
I was
a
listening.
lot of women do not want to relinquish trust of man
To lead.
with everything.
Yeah.
And I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it's hard because it's even hard for men
Mhm.
to trust that woman with our hearts.
Okay.
As you said, we love. So we love him from our heart. You know, we say things, if you ain't doing it with your heart, don't do it. So we got to trust a woman, especially if you didn't have bad experiences or you didn't come out of
And
it.
we've all had.
And we all have had it.
Yeah.
So for me to just say here, I was, and just kick back to see how she treats her. No,
Okay.
I can't. You got to prove to me that it's safe with you.
and that's why for me it takes so long for me to start dating, because I have to see a pattern. So like and you guys said it's
I mean, we used to joke
but I was
with you about
but
it.
I'm like,
maybe
nah,
someone
because
should have took.
because it took so long for you to build, Kevin.
Yeah.
It took so long for you to build. It took Papa Pope so long to build who he is, Irvin so long to build who he is.
Yeah.
If it took me over 50 years of my spiritual, mental, physical equity, shit,
Yeah.
I don't need to refinance.
That's the way of the life, though. We can't. Women are born with their natural beauty, the things that they are that they're cherished for. They're born with their natural beauty. we have to work harder, and I take that responsibility. I'm not complaining about it. Men have to work harder to reach a certain level in society than women do. And I don't want to dismiss this race, and I've been trying to get her to call in all night.
She's not gonna call in. She's not gonna call in.
Kanume, women can recognize a good leader through her nervous system first. She believes him and knows it from the inside first, then out. Her being says, this is where you are to be to help. Help me. I like the quote. It's kind of hard to believe because you don't hear a lot of
Can you
women
imagine?
speak like that.
I think she likes you. Yeah.
No.
She might be attracted to you.
There you go.
She might want to submit,
It
'Cause-
doesn't matter.
but she might be a little hard-headed too and stubborn because she ain't called in.
She
ain't called in. So you,
She's
Shanae,
not
you,
listening.
yeah,
She not listening.
you're not submissive because Kanoom asked you a couple times to call in and you ain't called in yet.
that it doesn't matter. I
He ain't
just like
submissive.
the point she makes. She says marriage is Adam getting his rib back, not someone else's puzzle piece. She on one.
Yeah.
She on fire. So many people make it fit. That's where it goes wrong.
They force it to
There is a knowing.
They're forcing
you
it to
know
fit.
when you know and you bow to that willingly.
Yeah.
Ray, Shanae, I don't think a lot of women bow to that willingly. I just
No.
don't think. Because from me dating women, I understand this. When a woman sees that you are of a certain character and she does try to maybe pour into you and she says she wants to be that woman that will relinquish herself, you take control. But her actions speak otherwise.
Yeah, I don't go on your word.
It's not. Yeah, it's not the.
You
the one
can't
that-
go on the woman's
Yeah.
words.
Nah.
She say,
Nah.
I'm willing to here, take this. She giving you dookie.
Yeah, she relieving herself,
Yeah.
not relinquishing.
Yeah. She's relieving herself.
Yeah.
She giving you
Take
take care of
anybody
this trash.
in a relationship, and I hope this is taken well. Anybody in any relationship, in any capacity, whether it be a structured business or relationship, whoever doesn't have skin in the game ain't gonna be as invested. It won't be as valuable. So if a woman tells you what she want, you got to really put a lid on that because you can lose yourself to her, and then that's you biting her apple. Once you lose so much of yourself to her and you've gotten out of line or gotten out of presence with God because of the power of her influence, because of what she wants you to do,
To say it will, her seduction. Exactness.
and the flip
It'll
side to
make
the
you
same,
lose your
and the-
religion.
and the
No.
flip side to the same coin is shit. It ain't nothing like a woman. It ain't nothing like a woman. But if you're more influenced by the attraction of a woman, do not be so captivated that you lose your focus. Because if that's the case, and you liked her already, or you like her too soon, you could end up losing yourself and get out of God's presence. And oftentimes we do that by leaving with our wallet. So as a result, we walk away with the empty one. And that's going to be harder for you to get back in line with God. So if you want to get back in line with God after you gave your all to her,
Okay.
and
You came late. Don't try to take up the rest of the show. You did come late. You know what I mean?
I submit.
No. I was just messing. I wanted to just.
I want
disrupt
since you've been reading them, you
Oh
I see that you have a little joy in you when you read
no,
everything she put up. So go right ahead.
I'm
Go ahead,
she
continue.
hasn't called.
Hey, Renee, man,
She not. She
He
ain't calling.
says
she not gonna call. She not gonna submit.
I
Can't
believe
submit
this
to that.
because good, bad, or indifferent. My parentals being together 54 years, I've made mountain and valley type examples. And I believe you. But if you have those type of examples and they're great examples, how does it show up in your life? I believe I'm a sagacious individual.
You got to define that for them.
Sagacious.
Yes, I know what it means, but they might not.
So somebody that moves and delivers with a certain level of wisdom.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Certain level of discernment. So and we're gonna, hey, this show about to end, right, Shanae?
Yeah.
And we about to get so this last comment.
We shouldn't even pull up no more of her comments. We shouldn't pull up no more of her comments. Don't even read her comments no more. Don't pull it up and don't even.
This EP call.
Come on, EP.
Yo, man. Hey, what's up, Trevor? First of all, I didn't speak to you earlier. What's up, man? This show was refreshing, man. It sounds like Cupid did a walk by on Trevor. He didn't do a drive by. No, he did a walk up. He did a walk up.
What the? Huh?
No, listen. It's not a shot. It's refreshing.
You know what he did?
What? What'd he do?
He did a voila on.
Oh yeah, he absolutely, man. Cupid. This time he was wearing some socks, so he couldn't hear where he went.
If y'all know what voila is, look back on about at least 6 episodes ago. Watch that.
But Trevor, look, real talk. Look where you are, and look where said we mentioned before we exchanged places. But you're in a place where it is evident that you are being edified, and you are exemplifying what a real relationship looks like.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You're happy, and you're not in a climate where we are against each other in relationships. You are showing that we can make it together, and we can work together with purpose but we have to admonish each other, and as well as consider each other in everything we do. So it's really good to see.
I really.
For those that don't know,
I said I wasn't gonna do this.
where
I said I wasn't gonna do this.
if you knew where he was, how he stood,
What?
man.
Excuse me.
EP,
Yo,
we about to do closing remarks, bro. We gotta lay it
That's
plain.
part 2.
So tell me your closing.
no,
remarks.
C4 ain't in no rush. He already keep telling us that we can stay there as long as we want. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. Yeah.
So,
What's up, C4? It's all good, my boy. Yes, sir.
Your final thoughts.
Hey man, just be intentional. Take care of each other's heart. Lead with the right intentions. If you're not, get out the way. And submission is not a bad thing if you understand the order in which God has it. He knows what he's doing. The animal kingdom, the insects, and everybody have an order. So follow his order and his will, and we'll be much better.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That
that's
motherfucker
the
don't
only time
miss,
I'm
man.
He's good.
Hey, man.
I was thinking the same thing. No, man, hey, we need to stay another hour. You have been for another hour.
Yeah. See, boy, what's understood, don't need to be explained, baby.
Understood. We need a sound effect.
I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for calling in, bro.
Yes, sir. Love y'all, man. Y'all get home safe, too.
Yes,
Yeah, no, for real. All
All right, my man.
And for those of you who don't know, in the context of what Irvin was talking about, Kevin Irvin and Kanoum were I'm not saying vouchers, but they were and a lot of support for marriage. And we had been doing this show since 2019. And I was strictly a non-supporter of marriage, and even more so of divorce. And I am still to this day not a major supporter that everyone needs to go up, get out, and get married. I just don't, because I take it more seriously. But it's a very serious matter, whether it be spiritually, your relationship with God, or your finances, if it's over with, for men and women. And your heart is very important, and relationships can break people. So my view was different. However, because we've been doing this show for so long, I have learned from these gentlemen also with regards to a different perspective of relationships, and then as a result, marriage. And what ended up happening was the views kind of came together. I, within myself, came to a common ground and understanding, and the correct person for me and my purpose came into my life, and I was able to see their perspectives better. So if Kevin were to say he's looking at me, and whatever he sees behind me, and he names them, and whatever I see behind him and I name it, neither one of us is lying. We just didn't have the same perspectives. However, I was willing to stand on the side of Kevin, Irvin, Kanoum, and learn their perspective as well. And as a result, because I was already being obedient to some extent, I now am married. So I have a clearer understanding of marriage. And Kevin has also gotten married because I can't say why, but this.
Yeah, let him speak for him.
I did. I stopped. I did.
You can't come late and take over the show.
You're right. You're
know,
right.
That was your.
I'm not speaking for him.
See, that was your close.
That was my closing. Thank
Birthday boy.
you.
What is your final?
My thing is, if keep revisiting, keep going back to, I don't want to say the probationary period, but when things, don't let things mount up to where then now you guys are you're fussing, you're arguing. Sit down and revisit what each of you said before to get you to where you are now.
Yeah, words are powerful.
Right, and they are.
Words, life and death.
Oh, definitely. Because once it's out there, you can't take it back.
You can't unring a bell.
No. So, and you don't know how long those words stay with a person, an individual. Some of them carry it all the way to death. Or how can I really even trust you when you throwing darts at me, but you say you love me? Yeah. So think of those things though at the time, because you can be doing and the right thing the wrong way, just like Trev said. So be in a good space. Make sure both parties is in a good space before you start addressing those hard conversations.
Amen. Amen.
And I just have to say this, like, this really taught me like leadership qualities, what a leader should do. And a leader is nothing but, because you're being submissive to the leader. And the leader is nothing but a servant to the followers. Because if a real leader serves the followers, whether that be a woman, family, he is in service. His mission is to serve his family.
The greatest amongst you.
And that is what his role is. Now, a true leader knows qualities of everybody else. We're talking about business, right? I know this person is good at social media. So a good leader entrusts that person to do social media and entrust that person to do the finances. this is the idea that a leadership is domineering and controlling. It's this dictatorship. That's the framework we need to get away from, and we need to not just be servant leaders. And I think if you're coming at it from that framework, submission is not a bad thing when you know that the person you are submitting to is of service of the whole.
But in this situation, we as men have the ability to choose the correct.
Didn't you
follow.
already have your?
This is gonna be a part two.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a part
we'll
two.
talk about it. We'll talk
We'll have
about it.
next week on next week's show.
Yeah, because
The part two to this.
yeah, and it's great, and I think we should talk about this more
Yeah.
because
Well,
I really want to hear.
We can.
I really want to hear women and their objection to submission.
But before that, before we close the show, we want to have we have a special guest for Kevin here. Happy birthday, Kevin! Happy birthday, sir! Come around this way. Come around this way. Come around this way. Everybody, come around this way.
They need my food.
You guys can stand behind your. Okay, yeah. Stand behind that. Come on, little lady.
Come on.
You can stand right here, and you can stand over there.
Feel good. This is the crew that
Oh, yeah.
What that napkin? What that napkin?
You gonna have him cry?
Yeah, so,
She
this
wrote.
is part of my crew.
Emotional.
Can you show that on the air? Oh my god! I want to cry. I want to tear up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I ain't gonna
oh.
see.
Did you buy that? You made that?
She made it.
No. It looked like you
So-
made it like a Hallmark. Oh my goodness.
So look, this is my daughter, my one and only daughter. This is introduce yourself.
I'm Erin.
Here, speaking to the microphone. Here. And you are?
Alan.
What? Here, did they hear you?
I'm Erin.
Go.
Jasmine.
Jaren.
Jaren.
These are my grandkids, my blessed kids. So man, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all-
All right,
Yeah.
it's been a joy. You all should follow, share this
Yeah,
And like,
information
definitely.
because nobody give it to you like this.
No, you're not gonna.
We
you
got
gotta tune in Tuesday.
grandchildren in here. You know what I mean? So next Tuesday, look for us 8
8
p.m.
o'clock. Do y'all want to do this?
we'll, part two. Yes.
Part two.
We will. Or better yet, if they want to have a part
Yeah,
two.
no, they already said. What's her name? The one that you
The girl, what's her real name? What's her real name?
Two more. And
Shanae?
so we didn't get to them.
No, we're not going to. No. Even next week, we're not going to even respond to her until she call in.
Did she call in?
Shanae.
Okay.
Ray Shanae.
Yeah. Man.
All right,
Till next week, y'all.
be
Yeah,
blessed.
Yeah. Definitely.
good
Have
one.
a good week. God bless you.
This ain't your average, just them good vibes in the middle of the madness. In a good place, let them know what's happening. Let's take it all around the world with a passion. We talking politics, check, relationships, check. Do it for the culture if you really trying to flex. Got 4 brothers on the go, ready, set. From the suburbs to the projects, we got the beers and the ball heads. I'm talking beers and the ball heads. We got the beers and the ball heads. We the one with the beers and the ball heads.